Good evening, sir. I'm Dr.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind.
I'm not sure I understand.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed.
How is the situation?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucked.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know.
But you're not defending yourself.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor.
So what do you...
I've been an ambulance driver since...
Since you're on the front line.
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting...
It sounds like things have been a bit rough.
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing in.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredible.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what... safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Say her again.
It's locked, all right. Good evening, Mr. Hampton.
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and...
You remained perfectly nice.
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief.
How did you end up in...
I had received alarming news about his recent...
Why did he...
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood.
You did...
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed.
Do you know Tom Watts?
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all...
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best.
What is the general situation?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the doc...
Has the gang been...
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know? The sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint. Not even criminals.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show.
Who leads the gang?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton?
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of...
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith, willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
Fear and disgust on every street.
Good evening, sir.
Unless you're here to fix my face. No.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position...
You guessed right, Doctor. German.
How is your stay with us?
Oh, it's bliss.
Can I ask you precisely...
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work.
Can I...
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills.
Can I do it?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Where were you stationed?
I really don't.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Goodbye for now.
Fear and disgust. On every street corner. The daily routine.
It's locked, all right. It's locked. Good evening, nurse.
Good evening.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swan...
Well, it's a euphemism that you...
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst us.
You must get up.
Sorry, I'm exhausted.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this...
How long have you...
Or long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And...
You'd be surprised what dedication can...
Sorry, Doctor.
How is the Pembroke staff?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more
Why is Milton grumpy?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Why does Milton dislike...
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. It's locked, all right. It's locked.
I'm sorry you ended up on my plate and called medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange...
It's locked.
...the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival.
Does my arrival inconvenience you?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's...
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please...
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this...
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed.
There is no need for such animosity, but...
That is one point we could agree on.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer...
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon. And it has always come at...
It is not a question of initiative. It is a question of integrity. These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
It seems you have bad memories.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. Thank you for your time.
Reads me like a book. I never could keep anything from her. Good evening, sir. Doctor.
I have wasted too much energy for so little result.
Not now.
It's locked, all right. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. The flower's dying. It needs water. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now. To stay here until my research is complete. I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
I'm not one to make wait, Doctor. I've patients to attend.
Yes, Nurse Crane?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted...
A crisis.
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted.
What type of hospital are you?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war...
I may have a solution. In France, during the war...
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household...
The storeroom? Fat chance. This...
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way, then. Thank you, nurse.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody,